All right, so as promised, I'm going to give you more example, one example only for the length of curve and another example for the surface area of revolution. So here in this example for the length of curve, we're going to find the length of curve of y is equal to ln of x from x is equal to square root of 3 to x is equal to 2 square root of 2. So yes, I've already taught you on how to um, use our scientific calculators to find the values of x given this equation. So you just press mode 7, that's table, and then input the equation and then the starting and the end, and then the steps and how on the numbers that you want to have as an interval. So for example, step is 1, so that's from negative 5 to 5. So yeah, and with that, we have already plotted the graph here. As you can see, this is the red curve here is the y is equal to ln of x. And the question is only saying to find the length of the curve of this limits from square root of 3 to the 2 square root of 2. So square root of 3 is approximately equal to 1.73 and 2 square root of 2 is approximately equal to 2.83. So from this point to this point, so kanya lang siya, kaning akong gi how do you call this? Gibaga na ko siya og mo lang na ang curve na ato ang, I mean, length of the curve that we are going to find. So, diba, we have this formula to find the length of the curve, which is s, which is the length, is equal to, we have the limits from the square root of 3 to 2 square root of 2. Okay? And then, we have, what's the formula? It's 1 plus the square root of 1 plus f prime of x squared, then dx. Okay, so we have our f prime of x here as ln of x, right? And the derivative of ln of x, remember that is y is equal to ln of x, y prime is equal to 1 over x, right? So 1 over x, or the f prime of x is equivalent to 1 over x. So therefore, to find the length of this curve here, that is from square root of 3 to 2 square root of 2 square root of 1 plus 1 over x, then we're going to square that, then dx. Simple, right? So the next step would be from square root of 3 to 2 square root of 2. So we just simply simplify that. That is x squared, diba? So that's 1 plus 1 over x squared. So LCD is x squared, then this is x squared 2, then this is 1, then dx. Okay, so class, this x squared here in the denominator, kaya mas squared siya, right? Or mas square root siya. So therefore, that is from square root of 3 to 2 square root of 2, that is 1 over x, times the square root of x squared plus 1 dx. Or that's simply dx over x. We can remove this one actually. Okay, and using the u substitution, actually I think we can use the u substitution to find. So u is equal to, so yun siya pwede to x dx. Okay, I am giving you the authority to use your calculators, no? So using your calculators to input, using calculator to input kani siya, the square root of, or the integral of, the square root of 3 to 2 square root of 2. Square root of 3, then this is 2 square root of 2 ang higher limit. And then we have square root of x squared plus 1 Hold on, I'm still trying to input. Sorry, x squared I. Then times dx over x, or times 1 over x. So we have s as 1.020, or the s, or the length of that curve here is 1.202732554 units. That is your final answer. Okay, so that is for the length of the curve of another example for the length of the curve. So what about the next problem, which is the surface area? So I think this is the best example that I can give you. Y is equal to the square root of 9 minus x squared. So if we are going to graph, again, use your calculators, no? Mode, then 7, then that's 7 is table, then write the equation, then start, and then steps, then write equals. Then after that, we are going to plot. So as you can see, I used a graphing notebook in my iPad so that I can easily graph and plot the curve. And the problem is only saying to find the limits, to find the surface area bounded within -2 to square root of 2. That's why the shaded region lang po yung hinahanap natin na surface area. So that is the solid of the surface area by revolving it around the x-axis here. So at x-axis po yung revolution niya. So how are we going to find this surface area given this graph? So this is our radius kasi po, pag we are going to rotate, di ba, pag rotate natin yan, so the whole of this is the circumference, and half of the circumference is the radius. So therefore, our radius here is just equivalent to square root of 9 minus x squared minus 0, or that's just equivalent to 9 minus x squared. Okay, so that's our radius, and I have mentioned you the formula for finding the surface area of revolution is just s is equal to 2 pi y ds. And ds is just yung 1, right? 1 plus f prime of x squared. Then dx. So let's just rewrite this one. So the surface area surface area would just be equivalent to 2 pi from a to b, or whatever limit that is. So here, our limit is already defined. That's -2 to 2. Okay, and then radius po natin is the square root of 9 minus x squared. And we also have, okay, what is our derivative of the equation? Y is equal to the square root of 9 minus x squared. So y prime is just 1 half times 9 minus x squared, -1 half times -2, right? -2x rather. So -2 over 2, that's cancel. So mabilin is -x all over square root of 9 minus x squared. So therefore, this is 1. Now the formula is 1 plus the formula, which is -2x over 2 is -x, tama? So that's 1 plus -x over 9 minus x squared to the power of, or square root of 9 minus x squared. So if you're going to square this, you will have the surface area is equal to 2 pi from -2 to 2. So, lang man natong ginapangita, di ba? So, -2 to 2, square root of 9 minus x squared. times the square root of 1 plus x squared over square po natin is mawawala na yung square root niya, which is 9 minus x squared, right? So simply, SA is equal to 2 pi, negative 2 to 2, or the surface area is negative 2 to 2, square root of 9 minus x squared. Then, simplifying this, magiging 9 minus x squared. This is 9 minus x squared minus x squared. So x squared, tama ba akong pagkuan? Sorry, 9 minus x squared plus x squared rather, tama ba? 9 plus ka na plus. Alright. So, mabilin, 2 pi, the square root of 9 minus x squared, then the square root of 9 over 9 minus x squared. Diba? Ang square root of 9 class is just equivalent to 3. So, magiging 3 over the square root of 9 minus x squared. Okay, so you can see, makancel nato siya. Therefore, oops, we forgot dx. Why would we forget? So, that's SA is equal to 2 pi times 3, that's 6 pi x from negative 2 to 2. So, surface area is 6 pi times 2 minus 6 pi times negative 2. So, that is 12 pi plus 12 pi, or our surface area is 24 pi square units, and that is your final answer. So, therefore, the surface area of the solid by rotating this equation from negative 2 to 2 about the x-axis is 24 pi square units. And yeah, that's it for our examples for the length of curve and the surface area of revolution. If you have any questions, please let me know.